Hello, and welcome back to Bishop Carroll TV. I am John Suffield.
And I'm Patrick Cook. Tomorrow is Halloween, so to celebrate, we have an extra spooky broadcast for you.
Jake Campbell is here to share one of the scariest realities of today, the dangers of social media.
I'm here with social media expert Hans Asmussen. Hans, thank you very much for being here.
You're welcome.
It's a pleasure to have you. So, first question, just to jump right into it, what exactly is the dangerous part of social media?
Well, when it comes to social media and dangers, you have basically two different avenues. You have, of course, the physical danger of it. So when you're on social media, if you're posting things that would lead you to become basically entrapped by a predator,
right,
and then they would convince you to then leave with them, you would be in physical danger of things happening. And then there's also other dangers that come into play that are further down the line, and those could be, so you're a student in school and you're using social media and you're putting things on there that are inappropriate. Your school could take action against you.
Now, is there any way to kind of protect yourself? Like, say I posted something on Instagram that was incriminating, like you said in the instance of college, like looking at your social media account. Is there a way that you can kind of protect yourself from something that you already put out there, or is it done? Like, the harm's already done?
Well, that's kind of a yes and no answer to that. So yes, you can. You can go in and delete items. But the problem is with the internet is when something's on the internet, it will tend to live forever. Okay, so you've got to be careful with that. And the first rule is just don't post anything that you shouldn't post.
Do you think you've ever posted anything incriminating on social media?
I'm off the grid.
Yeah, probably on Snapchat.
I don't post anything. Big time.
What would you say, let's really divide this up, make it as black and white as possible. What are the pros and the cons of active social media usage?
So the pros, you can get information to a wide audience instantaneously. So there's lots of pros out there for, just take the schools for instance. So now using Twitter and Facebook, information that's going on in the schools goes instantly out to parents and to the students themselves.
Do you think there are any negative parts to social media?
Yeah.
Like what?
Cyberbullying, probably.
Just narcissism.
So much, because anyone can post anything bad.
Very interesting. All right, so security on social media account, because I don't want my social media account getting hacked. What do you think, little tips and tricks that the average person can do, steps they can take to make their account on social media more secure?
Okay, so you're limited a little bit because the social media company, them being hacked from the outside, you don't have any control over. Okay, we just don't have control over that. What we have control over, what you speak about, is your account password. Okay, do not use the same password for everything.
Do you guys have the same password for everything?
No. Oh, yeah. My dog.
Everything since I was 8.
No. They're all different.
Yes, Dr. Pepper 1.
Final question, is there any advice you would like to give to the students watching this of how to just be safer on social media and what to look out for and be afraid of?
Number one thing, just think about what you're going to post before you post it.
Very interesting. Wise words. Well, Mr. Asmussen, much appreciated. Back to you.
Thanks, Jake. I'm real spooked now.
Not as spooked as you're gonna be when you see these budget Halloween costumes.
Get employed? Enter establishment? Boom, inside job. Grab 2 gentlemen, give them each an A. Boom, double agents. Get a Hawaiian shirt, grab some boxing gloves, boom, Hawaiian punch. Start choking? Boom, Atlanta Falcons. Take some nickels, put them on your back, boom, nickelback. Take a lantern, give it to your friend Jack, boom, pumpkin. Get a hard hat, grab a phone finger, boom, industrial fan. Stand next to someone tall, boom, Ant-Man. Get a loaf of bread, give it to a ginger, boom, gingerbread man. Fast forward 100 years, boom, ghost. Back to you guys.
Thanks, guys. This week we have the new Eagle Cup standings.
In first place, we have Therese of Lisieux with 212 points, followed by Max Colby in second with 208 points, Philip Neary in third with 202 points, Sebastian in fourth, Andre Bassett in fifth, Teresa of Calcutta in sixth, Dominic Savio in seventh, with JP2 in last place. But with this just in, St. Therese of Lisieux has just won the trash bag sales, and JP2 took second, St. Sebastian in third. The top house who has won the breakfast is the Kobler House. Please check bcflyer.net for a listing of full results and top individual sellers.
Great work, St. Therese of Lisieux. The system is only one of many changes in 2017. To help keep up with some of what's going on, we have Matt Kelly telling you what's in the news.
Currently, the World Series is between the Houston Astros and the Los Angeles Dodgers. On October 26, the U.S. government released over 2,800 records regarding the assassination of President John F. Kennedy. However, 300 files have remained classified out of concern for U.S. national security, law enforcement, and foreign relations. A restaurant called Under, which is set to open in Norway, will become Europe's first underwater restaurant upon opening in the North Atlantic Ocean in 2018. In a fitting way to end Red Ribbon Week, we have the story of Christian Briones, who landed in prison for 10 years due to a life of crime and drug addiction. While serving his sentence, Briones turned to praying the rosary. He now gives motivational talks in schools so students can become aware and make a difference in society. And if they happen to fall, they can get back up on their feet. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Matt. 2017 was the first school year for the new drama teacher, Mr. Rosales.
This week, we got to sit down with him and talk about how he's liked Bishop Carroll so far and the upcoming play.
First and foremost, thank you for being here with us today, Mr. Rosales.
All right. Thanks, Trevor. Appreciate it, man.
Yep. So, first question for you. Is this the first production you've ever directed?
No, it's not the first. I've directed probably about 10 different shows throughout my lifetime, whether it be through college or just various different community things or for other small schools and things like that.
What can playgoers expect from the murders of the 1940s?
They should expect to have a good time. You know, it's something that's going to be different than kind of what they're used to. You know, you have to kind of figure it out when you're going along. There's a lot of comedy thrown into it. There's a lot of mystery thrown into it, and there's a lot of fun thrown into it, which is the biggest parts.
Yeah. Final question for you. What advice can you give to students who are seeking out to be in a part of a production here at Carroll?
And just audition and keep coming back, even if you're told no. You know, that's my biggest fear. I when the newspaper, the Flyer interviewed me, I said my biggest fear is that a kid will come and audition and hear no one time and they'll never come back. Which, you know, I want you to come back and keep coming back, even if you hear no 3 or 4 times.
Thank you again, Mr. Rosales,
for
Trevor, being here with us. It's of my understanding that you've made a trailer for the students here at Carroll.
We have, and hopefully you guys are going to show that, right?
Yeah, we're going to show it right after this.
All right.
Roll the clip.
Bishop Carroll Theater presents Mystery You Have to See to Believe. People stranded in one house with the killer on the loose. Who could it be? A member of the production team? The heiress were made. The chorus girl. Detective. The Irish tenor. Or the comic. Everyone's a suspect. The 8th, 9th, and 11th. I'll see if you can figure it out.
Thanks, Mr. Rosales. I'm looking forward to seeing the new play.
Now, we have Cam Villa with the update on sports.
Last Saturday, cross country hosted regionals at Lake Afton. Boys took first and the girls took third. Both teams qualified for state at Rimrock Farms. Soccer won City League and regionals and will play Tuesday in the quarterfinal game. Girls golf finished second in City League and fourth at regionals. Tennis finished the season and took second at state. Brittany Stephen placed second for singles, while Braden and Lauren Stephen placed second for doubles. Volleyball won sub-state at Great Bend and played at state this past weekend. Bishop Carroll is ranked number 1 in 5A for trap shooting. Rebecca Ring is the top female, while Sydney Schmidt ranks 3rd. Madison Morrow ranks 7th, and Sophia Scott ranks 8th. Marshall Ballman ranks 4th for the boys. Football finished the regular season 7-1 and won City League. They are currently competing in the 5A playoffs. That's all the updates for sports. Back to you guys.
Now, to end this week's broadcast, we have the choir helping us out with the announcements.
That's right, kiddos. Have a happy Halloween.
We were working on our concert for November 6th. It's at 7 p.m. and it's to honor our vets. Then we get a tweet from the kids upstairs. BCCHS-TV wants to know what's up. Today is the extended schedule. Today's lunch is taco salad. Juniors have mass tomorrow. Wednesday is a holy day off.